Crypto Minimalist here, still holding. Today is July 1st, the first full day of TFuel staking with the launch of Theta Mainnet 3.0 yesterday on the 30th. I'm going to take the time here to, if you haven't already done so, how to stake TFuel to the now elite edge node. That's not quite as easy as one-click staking, but it is fairly simple. So when you log into your wallet, your Theta wallet, you're going to start off on the wallet section, and then you're going to want to click the stakes tab right here. And I've already got my elite edge node running with an initial 10,000. I want to test it out before I deposit more. So yours will be blank at this point. You won't have any stakes unless you're already staking a Theta Guardian node. So you'll click this deposit stake button right here, and then that's going to take you to it's going to give you 4 options for what type of stake you're going to be depositing. These are the Guardian nodes for Theta. That's a validator node if you have like a gazillion Theta. So this is the new one that just came up with the launch of 3.0 here is the edge node. So you're going to click that, and I'm not going to click this, but the next step will be, it's really simple. You just have to select your minimum amount of TFuel, which is 10,000, and you're going to, it's going to ask you to input the deposit stake code here, and it says edge node holder, and I think this is the one that everybody's sending their stake to. I just copy and pasted this long code into the box. I guess you could use this QR code too. And once you do that, you just submit, and you should be good to go. It will probably take about 10 minutes before the staked amount shows up right here. And you do have to keep in mind that the minimum requirement is 10,000 TFuel. It doesn't matter if you already are staking TFuel. So if you can't just stake extra unless it's 10,000. So let's say you had 15,000 TFuel. If you initially stake 10,000, you will not be able to just stake the extra 5,000. You'll have to fully unstake the 10,000 and then restake the entire 15,000 at once. So they have to be in blocks of at least 10,000. And like Theta, it takes 60 hours. Once you unstake, it takes 60 hours for them to send you back the TFuel in your wallet for you to sell or do whatever. So you do have to plan ahead a little bit. The good news is that whole time while it's kind of in limbo there, you're still earning TFuel rewards until the amount arrives into your wallet. For me, this is my first day doing it. I still have not received any TFuel rewards yet. So we'll see what happens. You'll eventually, if you start off slow, you will eventually should see them, unless you're just not, you don't have the uptime. So like, I don't know what it is. Like every once in a while you'll see right here, it'll flash like proof of uptime, and that'll send to the system. And that's kind of like their test to know that you're live and running. I usually just you don't want to put your computer to sleep. I usually just lock mine and leave it running as well. So there it's doing the submitting proof of uptime. And it'll do that like every 5-10 minutes. And I do lock it because the thing about this, which has some people a little bit nervous, is if you click this open wallet, so if they send if you have 10 TFuel that they've sent for rewards, it's like in this weird wallet right here. This isn't your normal wallet. And they will temporarily sit there until you do something with them. So you would open this wallet, and there's not an option to receive. There's only an option to send. So you would then send them to your regular wallet at whatever interval you choose, because there is a 0 point, I think it's 0.3 TFuel fee now. It's a lot higher than it used to be. It used to be like pennies, like percent of a penny, like 0.00001. So now it's like it's like 10 cents or whatever. And they also charge you when you deposit stake the fee, but it's not that big of a deal. So I was saying, yeah, so you want to be careful about that, because if somebody else happens to stumble on your computer while it's unlocked, they could just send your TFuel rewards to another wallet and it'd just be gone. So there's no like password at this point, you just send it, because this is always running in the background. So if you're away from your computer, you do want to lock that with your computer, so somebody would need the password to log back in here. And just taking a look now at this edge compute thing that I've just been running it. I'm probably going to stop at this point. Mitch Liu said this is not really ready to go. It's still like pretty much beta testing. I thought maybe they might increase with the real edge node being released, but they're still about 0.2 of a TFuel. So once I start getting my TFuel staking rewards, I'll probably turn this off, this edge compute off. Maybe leave this edge cache off. I rarely get jobs for that, because this is just, I don't know, it's not even worth using your computing power for that at this point. This is almost 6 weeks now, and I got only 6 TFuel. But I'm really interested to see how much these rewards should be quite a lot. I would assume probably 20 to 100 at least. We'll have to see how that plays out. I'm gonna keep checking on it, maybe like after a few days, and then maybe every week, just see what we're looking at. Real quickly, how that does work is it's like a random process for the how they send the rewards. So you can theoretically go days, even weeks, like 1-2 weeks, without getting any reward. But then, because you got your dude, just by the odds of it, you could see one day you could get like every 10 minutes, like get like 20 TFuel payments. And I think they're at least 4 TFuel when you get a payment. It's at least 4. It's just a total, in the course of a month, it's totally random on when you're going to be sent TFuel. And theoretically, in a month, the average is going to be the same for every, according to, for every TFuel, for every 10,000 you have staked, it should be the average the same across the board for everybody. So we're going to be watching this just to make sure, see if everything's working like it should. I really would like to get my first TFuel payment. But if you have received payments, let me know in the comments, just so we can kind of get a peer check here. Lastly, the Explorer. Let me crunch this real quick. It looks like we shot up a lot. We were at it usually around 700 million, it looks like, for the last couple of weeks, and we shot up to 1 billion, it looks like. So I'm going to add that real quick here. We're about done. I think this should be about 20%, I think. So yeah, we're at about 20.5%, which it was at around 13 to 14%. So that is a pretty good rise. Unfortunately, the price has been dropping as I thought it might, but I think we're going to stabilize here, and we should be climbing in prices at this point. And Theta stake is also rising. 2 weeks ago, this was at about 60%. Thank you, guys. We'll keep you updated on how this TFuel staking is going, and like I said, let me know in the comments how it's going for you. Thanks.